Hey everybody, today we're going to show you how to find all 8 Chocobo Stop locations here in the Grasslands region of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, so let's jump into it. So our first location is going to be found over here toward the northern side of the Grasslands. This is actually going to be found just southeast of the Plains Tower. You guys can see the exact location right here as we zoom in. It'll be right here along the main path, pretty hard to miss once you make your way over here, but this will be stop number 1. Our second location is going to be just southeast of our last location here. You guys can see if we come right over here, it'll be pretty close to the main path that's in this area. There's actually a little side path that veers off the main path that leads up onto the hilltop here. And once you make it up here, it'll be pretty easy to spot as you just follow that trail up here by the trees. This will be location number 2. Our third stop is on the far northeastern side of the Grasslands. This is going to be just northeast of the Bill's Ranch Tower. You guys will see right up here along the main path. There's actually a small little short path that breaks off from the main path here that leads literally right up to where this stop is. So once you get over here, you'll find it pretty easily. If you just follow that trail up the hill, it'll be right over here beside the 2 trees. Our next stop is going to be found on the far southeastern side of the Grasslands, and this will be along a main path as well. You can come right over here to the Eastern Seaboard Tower, and if you follow that main path all the way down the coastline, eventually you will come across the Chocobo Stop on your right-hand side. You guys will see this is what it looks like over here. It'll be right up here against the rock wall. Our next stop is going to be on the southern side of the Grasslands region, right here. This one's going to be found just north of the Swamplands Tower, and it's pretty much on a main pathway. You guys can see as we zoom in here, it'll be right up here against this mountainside. So there's several different pathways that you can use to get over here. But again, right here in this location, and when you get here, this is what it's going to look like right up here against the rock wall. The next Chocobo stop is going to be found over in the Wastelands part of the Grasslands. This one's going to be just north of this pipe that pretty much runs down the middle. And you guys can see it's actually going to be right at the fork in the road on the main path that goes through the Wastelands. So make your way right over here to where it splits into 2 paths, and you'll find it pretty easily as there's nothing around to really hide it. And this will be your next location. Our 7th Chocobo stop is going to be on the western side of the Wastelands. You guys can see we're going to be right here. This is actually just southeast of the Phenomenon Intel 3. And we'll go ahead and zoom in here so you can see the exact location. Shouldn't be too hard to find as it's along the main path right here. And as you can see, once you make your way over here, there's really nothing that's blocking the view. So right here will be stop number 7. Our 8th and final Chocobo stop location is going to be on the far northwestern side of the Grasslands. You're going to find it up here on the path that leads all the way up here to the Wildflower Plateau. You'll see it pretty quickly about halfway down the path. It'll be found right over here on your right. And again, as we look around, this right here is exactly what it's going to look like. But this will give you all 8 Chocobo stops. But this is all 8 Chocobo stop locations here in the Grasslands. Hopefully this video helps some of you guys out. I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you in the next one.